Welcome to Launching Films, where we give you an insight into the great movies coming to cinemas this week. Pick your favorite and enjoy a great evening out at your local cinema. In this episode, George Clooney and Julia Roberts are put in grave peril. We venture back to Wonderland. A tense thriller unfolds down under. A classic cartoon character comes to the big screen, and much, much more. In Money Monster, director Jodie Foster reunites two of Hollywood's biggest stars, George Clooney and Julia Roberts, in a nerve-wracking thriller. A bombastic financial pundit and his TV show producer face the consequences when a high-tech stock he recommends mysteriously plummets on Wall Street.
Was it a union thing?
Cut the feed.
Whoever's in there, turn the cameras on. Turn the cameras on, Patty. Turn them on,
What do you want me to
Patty.
do?
Turn them on.
Put it up.
It's people who are brought to their tipping point, and then what happens? And I think that's great conversation after a movie. And then this whole backdrop of this real-life idea of the market and stocks and all these things, and the glitch and how it could all just be gone or fall apart or disappear, vaporize. I don't know. Where does it go? Where do millions and billions of dollars disappear to?
We love the idea of talking about how when things go wrong, you actually don't really understand what it is that went wrong that causes you to lose a lot of money.
I might be the one with the gun here, but I'm not the real criminal. It's people like these guys.
I got my finger on the trigger,
I'm telling you, it's rigged. The whole damn thing.
but I don't know who to trust.
They're stealing everything from us, and they're getting away with it, too. How's that even fair?
It's incredibly relevant. It's not an old-fashioned film, and it really it's challenging. Its tone is challenging.
You came here to get some answers. You deserve to get some answers.
Disney scored a massive box office hit when they first took us into a live-action Wonderland in 2010. Now, our eponymous heroine returns to save a very special friend in Alice Through the Looking Glass.
She returns to Wonderland because the Hatter is become very unmad and ill, and she has to sort of find his family in order to make him better and therefore go back in time.
Have we met?
Yes. Well, no, I mean, not yet.
It's funny, I feel I should know you.
Well, we have met once, when I was younger.
Oh, well, I'm afraid I don't recall.
That's because it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, when will it happen?
Years from now, when you're older.
I'll meet you when you're younger and I'm older.
I realise it doesn't make much sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
To see him so lost and so gone that he's fading into death, that he's fading into nothingness. And obviously the only person that can help him is Alice.
Hello, Alice.
The Daughter is a tense, contemporary thriller set in Australia, with a cast that boasts top-notch familiar faces such as Sam Neill and Geoffrey Rush. We spoke with writer-director Simon Stone and were able to prise a little more from him about his highly acclaimed directorial debut.
The movie, like a lot of psychological thrillers, begins with the return of a character that's been away from this small town somewhere in the world for 18 years. So his return sets in train a series of kind of revelations and discoveries that threaten to tear apart the two families at the core of the movie that have a link to each other, which is the core of the revelation that happens later in the movie that I won't tell you about.
Everyone's got a story like this. It's as old as the hills.
The early days of one of TV's most beloved and entertaining animated characters are revealed on the cinema screen in Top Cat Begins.
Jesus!
Is this badge made of cheese? Top Cat Begins.
Also out this week, Kate Beckinsale and Chloe Sevigny star in the captivating Jane Austen adaptation, Love and Friendship. Two tribes of ants compete for the remains of an abandoned picnic in animated family film MINISCULE, Valley of the Lost Ants. A passionate romance is recalled in French drama Mon Roi. And the legendary footballer who led England to World Cup victory 50 years ago is remembered in new documentary Bobby. From edge-of-the-seat thrills and magical tales of whimsy to charming romance and much more, there's something for everyone at your local cinema. To explore more on all the films in the show and to book tickets, take a trip to our website. That's all from us. See you at the movies.